What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Gould's Gaming and Tech channel, and we're here with John. We're in the lovely state of Florida, and we are at a Tesla supercharger station. As you can see, John has a 2016 Tesla Model X, and I have a 2021 Tesla Model 3. So, John, first thing I'd like to ask you is, what made you buy the Tesla in the first place?
Well, about 6 years ago, I went and put solar panels on my roof.
Okay.
I designed a system that would meet my needs in about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Solar panels lose about 1.5–2% efficiency a year. So the first year I had it, I put a lot of energy back into the grid, excess that I used in the house. And about 3 months worth of energy.
Mm-hmm.
About $250 a month average is what I pay for electricity in Florida. And that'd be about $750.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking I'm going to get a big check in the mail from the electric company.
Yeah.
I ended up getting a $12.75 check.
Oh, man.
So I called them up, said something's wrong, and they said, well, you didn't read the small print. They didn't give me the small print.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, we don't reimburse you at retail, wholesale. We reimburse you at cost of generation minus the fuel surcharge. So, and we also had a running balance every month of plus and minus electric use. They said we had to charge you an additional fee for accounting purposes. So therefore, there's your $12.
Oh, man.
So I was rather upset. So I went ahead and decided I'm going to burn that energy. I'm not going to go ahead and give it back for nothing. So I looked into electric cars. The first couple I looked into, besides being kind of ugly, and going to the forums and checking out what people were saying about these cars, they had poor battery management systems for the most part. I'm talking about 2014-15 time frame. And they just didn't meet my needs because they're small batteries and couldn't use the electric power I had available. Some of them were, after 4 years, were down to 35–40 mile range. You couldn't even go to the grocery store without having range anxiety.
Yeah.
So I looked into Tesla, and the more I looked into it, the more impressed I became. So I invested in Tesla and hit the timing just right. Back in 2015-16, and I made over $100,000 on the stock market.
Whoa! I just recently started investing in the stock market.
So I sold all of it and took it and bought the Tesla. So I couldn't afford it otherwise. But
Yeah.
hey, you know, there was an opportunity.
Man. That's awesome.
So that's what I did. I went and bought the Tesla based on the earnings I got from the stock. Now, if I had kept the stock, it would have been a lot worth. A lot more of it. That's
a very unique story. That's not one that I come across often, that you basically bought the Tesla through your investment in Tesla, and then kind of how your electric bill kind of motivated you to push you in that direction. All right, so what's your favorite feature about your Tesla Model X?
I would say the performance and not having to pay any gas anymore.
I'm pretty sure it's a good feeling. Obviously, we're at a gas station now because we have to charge. But I'm pretty sure it's like an amazing feeling to drive past gas stations and not have to worry about paying for gas. I mean, we pay for supercharging, but it's a lot different as far as convenience.
Well, I'm what they call the initial adopter, so mine is free.
Oh yeah, they did do that, like
did that for many
free
years.
supercharger for life or something, right?
Life of the car, long you own it. Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I don't have it as sweet as you do. I do have great subscribers on YouTube who use that Tesla referral code, and I do have a decent amount of free supercharger miles, so it's not lifetime, but it's definitely something that I really appreciate. So you have a 2016, correct?
Yes.
Are you planning to upgrade anytime soon?
Not really.
No? Okay.
I used to go through cars every 2 to 3 years because I wanted the advancement in safety features. And I take about a $16,000–$17,000 hit every time I traded in a Lexus RX or a Toyota Highlander. And to get the advanced safety features, we had to buy the premium version. Well, I've had the car for 5 years, and I'm not even antsy. It keeps upgrading, and new features are added. Oddball stuff is taken away.
Yeah.
Just by the touchscreen. So.
And that's one great thing that I really appreciate about Tesla, and I think most of the viewers appreciate, is that when one Tesla gets an update, they all get the update. So you're never really feeling outdated in a sense when it comes to them updating features. I just looked at my center console, and I noticed they added the Disney Plus app to the main console. So I thought that was pretty awesome. I don't know too much about the Model X. How much range do you get on this one? I know it's a 2016 model, so.
2016, I bought it with the, back then you had to buy a whole bunch of options, now they're standard items. But I bought the upgraded battery, the 90 kW battery, and the air suspension, and a few other things that weren't standard. Now they are. And the original battery came with mileage about 257 miles. I've had it 5 years and I'm down around 247 miles.
That's not bad at all.
10 miles in 5 years. I baby the battery though. I never charge it past 80 and I don't let it go below 20.
So how often do you drive it then?
Oh, it's a daily driver.
Daily driver. And do you know your daily commute, like as far as how many miles you drive daily?
It's an average is about 35, 40 miles a day.
Okay, that's not bad. I spoke to a guy a couple weeks ago, and his daily mileage, I think, was almost, 60 to 80 miles a day. But he had a 2014 Tesla Model S, but it's still performing pretty well. So I do have a question. You said you're not planning to upgrade for a minute, right? So whenever you do upgrade, are you going to stick with electric vehicles or even Tesla, or are you thinking about going back to gas cars? What's your sense of direction?
Well, right now, if I had to do it, it'd be another Tesla. No, I wouldn't go back to an ICE vehicle.
Gotcha. Are you still invested in Tesla?
I have a few shares. Nothing like I had before.
Gotcha. I gotta say something about the Falcon Wing doors. I think that's like the coolest feature on any Tesla, and this is my first time seeing it in person. How blown away were you when you saw that? And you got the car, so you can see it all the time, but do you go back there often? I don't know if you have I see you have a car seat back there. I'm sure your family enjoys it. What do you think about the Falcon Wing kind of feature?
Well, what's great about it is I have 5 grandkids, and 3 of them are in kiddie seats. And for me to go ahead and hop in there, I just stand up straight, turn, put them in the seat. I don't have to bend or reach my back to get them in.
Yeah, so it's pretty convenient.
It's just so convenient. You can stand up in that thing.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I mean, I think if they could incorporate somehow that feature on like a regular sedan Tesla, I think that would be awesome. Obviously, it wouldn't be able to do that, but I think that's probably the coolest feature I've ever seen on any Tesla, which is amazing. So one more thing, what are the upgrades that you got for your Tesla when you purchased it originally?
The battery is upgraded, the full self-drive. I went and bought it 5 years ago.
Okay. What? Just curious, what was the price 5 years ago? I know it's 10 grand now.
Autopilot cost $5,000.
Autopilot standard
because
now.
It wasn't the standard.
Yeah.
And it was $2,000 for the added features.
To get like the full self-driving?
Well, they call it full self-drive now. I forgot what they called it back then.
Well, hold on, I can't fathom that. So it was two grand before?
2 grand before, but 5 grand for the autopilot.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's an amazing deal. Unfortunately, I didn't hop on the Tesla bandwagon until later, but that's awesome. So you got the full self-driving, the autopilot, and what else?
And the air suspension.
You said the battery as well, right?
Yes. And they also had then a upgraded feature that allowed automatic trunk. And a few other things. I forgot what they called it back then, but it's all since become standard items.
Are the wheels upgraded or no?
No, these are standard.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard for me to kind of realize what's standard as far as a 2016 model and what's standard now, but I know it's a little bit different. I love it. I think the Tesla family is kind of great. I would relate it closely to like the Jeep family, I guess. It's kind of cool seeing people on the road with Teslas. It's like one of the most common, I think, if not the most common car on the road now. I think they beat out Toyota or Honda recently. And it seems like Tesla, just the hype of Tesla and the market of Tesla just keeps going up. Last question, by chance, did you catch the Elon's presentation of the Tesla bot?
Yeah. Yes,
what did you think about that?
He's off on another tangent, you know.
If that comes tangible and people actually purchase it, would that be something that you would want?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm too old for that stuff.
That's going to be the end of the video, you guys. John, I appreciate you. Thank you for being so kind to show off your beautiful Model X. Like I said, I love.
One last thing.
What's up?
The grandkids love them.
I'm sure.
I get them in the back, I put them in the back, and I'll start down the road, and they'll yell out, "Hit it, Pop!" And we'll go ahead and floor it, and all of us will start laughing.
Do you by
It
chance
just
know
goes
that?
to show you that youth may fade, but immaturity never dies.
Do you know the 0 to 60 on this one by chance?
It's about 4.2 or so.
I think that's better than mine. Mine is about 5.3. So he's moving in the Model X, and I have the Model 3, and I'm not. I have the Standard Range Plus, obviously, so I'm not moving that fast. But I'm pretty sure they get a blast out of kind of you hitting the acceleration and it kind of jerking them back a little bit. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. That's going to be the end of the video. As always, subscribe, share, like, comment, hit that bell for notifications. We're going to keep moving and doing this Tesla Supercharger chat. And John, like I said, I appreciate you for doing the video, and enjoy your Tesla.
Well, enjoyed it.
Yeah.